Hi everyone, it's Happymailqueen. I just wanted to share a quick project that I was working on yesterday, and yeah, I wanted to go ahead and share this video before I start crafting again and making some more Easter projects. So yesterday I decided to play with my stamps because I oftentimes buy stamps like from Michael's, Target, and sometimes I end up not using it because then I end up buying stickers, buying too much stuff that I end up just using up the ready-made stickers. But I wanted to play with these stamps. Remember these, you guys? This is from Target. So I did play with the bunny, and then also use most of these stamps here from Hobby Lobby. So I thought, you know, I better go ahead and start using those before I forget about them, forget that I have them. So what I created was, let me just share with you guys. First of all, I had created this. So I haven't decided what I'm going to put it on yet, maybe another card. But I basically used the bunny face right here. And this fit perfectly on these bunnies. Now, this is the foam bunny that I had gotten from, I believe it was the Dollar Tree. And I tried stamping on the foam itself, and it turned out like this. And I don't know, I didn't really like it. First of all, it didn't come out dark enough, so I had to go over it with my Sharpie marker, and then that's how it came out, because I didn't really have a really fine Sharpie marker. But I decided that's not what I want to do with it. So what I did was I traced this over some cardstock, and then I just tried it with the white cardstock because I like the white bunnies. And so yeah, it worked. And then I just edged I inked up the edges with Victorian Velvet stamp pad, the distress pads, and that's how these came out. So there you go. That's what you can do with this cute little bunny stamp that I was, you know, searching for at Target at that time when everybody was getting them. And then I also wanted to make some rosettes, and I decided I was going to use up my cupcake liners that I had purchased. I also had some polka dotted ones that I've completely used. So let me just show you what I've done with these. So you guys know I love my rosettes. I wanted to, let's see, let me just show you. I used also this lacy circles, and I used the second to the smallest and the third to the smallest. Then I used also my craft sticks, or cake pop sticks that I had purchased from, I think this one was from Hobby Lobby if I'm not mistaken. So, and then of course I had to color my images after I stamped them, and these are basically the ones I used. So I used the, what is this one, chrome orange. I used the bougainvillea, is that it? The pink, oh sorry, it's not really focusing, is it? I used the Nile blue here. There we go. I used the lemon yellow, the Napoli, I think. Napoli yellow, and then I used this yellow green. So those are the Copic markers I used. And so let me just share how I just stamped them on regular cardstock. So there's the chicks. Haven't I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, but I know my daughter wanted to use it for a card for her teacher who is pregnant. So that's that one right there. I also I stamped out the Happy Easter sentiment right here and decided I was going to Copic color it and also make some banners. So that's this one right here. I stamped out the little chickadee, New Beginning. So I haven't used this one yet just because, I don't know, I decided I don't think I want to fussy cut it like this. I think I would just rather, you know, leave it like square or maybe an even oval shape. I used the, which one is that one? Blessings in Bloom, which is this one right here, this one. And I colored it like that. And then, what else? The cute bunny. I also did the cute bunny and then colored up a bunch of these and then decided I don't want it fussy cut like this, but I'll probably still use this for something. So let me just show you guys. I think that was the only ones that I used out of this whole, what do you call it, pack. So, okay. So then, let me just show you the smaller ones first. So I did make these very simple rosettes. I wanted to use these cupcake wrappers instead of making my own rosette with paper, just because I wanted, first of all, I wanted to also use my cupcake wrappers because I bought a bunch of them, but I didn't want it to be two-dimensional, so that if I decided to put this on my flip book, you know, I didn't want it to be too bulky. So I did do this one, and then I glittered it up, stickled it, I should say. And then here's the other cupcake wrapper that I had in my stash in my kitchen, and this is a polka dotted, and I love that blue trim, so I thought it went perfectly with, you know, the Easter theme. And so I made a few of those, and then I made my rosettes. So I started off with this one right here. I feel like I don't have enough light over here, you guys. I hope this is coming out okay. Let me know if, you know, this is not coming out bright enough, because I am filming from a different section now, so just because it's easier over here because of the background, and also I don't have to put a background on my desk. Because a lot of the times my desk gets really messy when I'm crafting. But anyway, I layered the two, and then I stamped the sentiment and image this time on the cardstock, and then I punched it out with that lacy circles die, and then I put some ribbon from my stash, and then I absolutely love the felt flower, so I used that again. And in the back I basically just put the same image, and then I also stickled the back, so it kind of has a pastel color in the back. I didn't want to make it two-dimensional like I said. And then here's the the lollipop sticks. So I made this one. So I thought that came out cute. I feel like it's not really focusing much here. And then I made the bunny. How adorable. So this was really fun to make. So I basically did the same with the bunny. That's a little bit bigger than this one here. So with this one, the first ones that I made, I had taken the cupcake wrapper and cut the bottom off, but I left everything intact. and then just, you know, used my circle punch, punched out a cardstock and put the glue there, and then just kind of, you know, worked it so that, you know, the pleats would look okay. And it's always a struggle when you do it that way because, you know, it never really comes out too even. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't, I don't know, it's a little harder to control, you know, how even your pleats are going to be because it's already pleated, right? So it's not like the cardstock when you make a rosette. It's so much easier when you glue it down. But this one, yeah, it's a little harder. But what I found, what was easier was I actually cut this apart right here. So I cut here and then I cut the circle off. And then that was easier to glue a little bit at a time, and I just went around the circle like that. That makes sense. And I was able to control how my pleats were going to look better. So then when I had created this, see how this one, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little more perfect. See how the pleats are? They're a little more perfect than this first one I did right here. It's hard to tell, but I can tell. And it's not as much of a struggle trying to get them straight, you know, trying to get them perfect. But here, maybe there's another example where the pleats are not as even. And I can show you, like right here, see? See how sometimes they're kind of wonky a little bit? Yeah, but with this one it was easier. So that's just a tip if you're using these cupcake wrappers, and you know, if you care, you know, if how it's going to come out. Like I've tried both ways, and for me that was the best way to do it. So here's the last one right here. This one has the pink ribbon on it. See, they just come out nicer, the pleats. So that's how I did my rosette pops. And I love using those for packaging, when you're packaging some goodies for your swap partner. You know, they do really look very cute. And sometimes, you know, if I decide I'm going to use this also for the pocket, not pocket page, but the flip books, I'll just trim it down like that much, and then it'll either go on the cover or, you know, I'll stick it somewhere in. And it's not too two-dimensional, so I think this will still be okay, you know, to put inside a flip book. So anyway, that is my share. I really wanted to use my new stamps, and I got to do that. So stay tuned for more Easter projects from me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great week. Bye, everyone.